Hello, how we doing today? My name is Spectrum Dominus, and we are sorting cards for grading purposes, continuing on our never-ending battle to get my mountains and mountains of cards organized and decide what I want to grade and what I want to throw away. And by throw away, I mean give away for almost nothing. But we started a video a couple days ago. We were having technical difficulties with the internet, and some of our videos, like the camera froze up so you could still hear it, so I finished out the video and then stopped. One of those videos, we were doing these box complete sets that only have like 40 cards in them or so, lots of superstars. I actually enjoyed that. We did, I think, 3, definitely 2, no, only 2. I think we only did 2, and there were 6 that I had in my hand. So we're going to finish the other 4 just because I enjoyed it and I pulled them out and they're already here. So let's get them done. Hopefully the cameras hold up. 2 of them are very odd, but those will be the last 2 we do. The first one we're going to do here is we're going to continue basically along the same lines of the other 2 we did. They were all Fleer Superstar type things. Those were 87. And this is the 89 edition. So we're going to have different people. We're going to have the same people, but we're going to have different rookie in this one than that one. 89. I'm trying to think who's 89. Griffey, but he's not going to be in here. We'll find out. We will find out. All right, Roberto Alomar, Harold Baines, Tim Belcher, Wade Boggs. We're going to add that to my PC. George Brett. I just started off by saying I'm running very low on penny sleeves, but that's okay. We'll go anyway. And now the first thing I do is I open a set that's going to require a ton of penny sleeves. Gary Carter, Will Clark, Roger Clemens, because it's all of the stars that I collect. Cal Daniels, Eric Davis, and even all the stars I would be collecting if I had more time and money. Will Clark, Eric Davis, Gary Carter, Tony Fernandez, Scott Fletcher, Andres Galarraga, Kirk Gibson, Dwight Gooden, there's another one, Jim Gott, Mark Grace, Mike Greenwell, Tony Gwynn, Ricky Henderson. Now, I wear my gloves with these, but these are actually cards that I opened up when I was a kid. I've looked through them. I've definitely touched these cards before. I don't want it... If you get one of these, if you buy the Angels and you get a Wally Joyner, I don't want you to think that that's not been touched even though I'm wearing the gloves. It has been touched. I'm not going to lie to you. I know most people don't even care. And really the touching matters more for like chrome cards and stuff than it does for these paper things. But Fred McGriff, there's McGuire. And Plesac, and then Puckett. I wish I had a second set because I'd love to give that Puckett to Shane, but I'm not going to give it up for myself because I'm greedy. I will give him the Jeff Reardon though. Chris Sable, Mike Schmidt. Mike Scott, Corey Snyder, Darryl Strawberry, Alan Trammell. Give him the Frank Viola as well. The Walt Weiss might be considered a rookie. Dave Winfield. I consider Dave Winfield a Yankee. When I was watching, the Yankees, we've talked about this if you've watched the videos, and then we got all the stickers. So no Nolan Ryan in that set, but besides that, pretty much everyone else. We have almost as much going into my collection. This is what didn't get. This is what is going into my PC. So quite a bit going in my PC there. But I was saying, when I grew up, I think of Dave Winfield as a Yankee. Mattingly, Winfield, Henderson, Willie Randolph, that was my team. And it's slowly changed over time. Willie left and Steve Sachs came in, and then, stuff like that. But when you think of a player, you generally think of them as, this guy is a that. Some people consider Mark McGwire an A. Some people consider him a Cardinal. But most people have one team. Obviously Cal Ripken is a Baltimore Oriole. But even if you go to another team, you usually spend a good portion of your team. Even though Ichiro jumped around, he's a Seattle Mariner. That's what you think of him as. Now this set here, this is Fleer Box Stars 2023, and it was sticker closed, serial numbered 1078 of 2400. This one I did not open. I have not seen this one yet. So I've never touched this one. The reason I bring that up, though, is because I got the card with Dave Winfield there, and I've been opening a lot of cards that have Dave Winfield as an Angel, as a Blue Jay. I know he started as a Padre. I think of him as a Yankee, but it makes me wonder what other people think of him as. Is he a Yankee? Is that his thing? Or is he considered by most... Interesting. I hope it's in there, whatever it is. Base card set starts Derek Jeter, Alex Rodriguez. Okay, I guess that's right. It started as Derek Jeter, then Alex Rodriguez, but that said 2 and that said 3, and I was wondering, they're not in order. That's just a coincidence. That's their numbers. I was like, is that card 2 and the card 1 is missing? All right, we definitely collect Derek Jeter. So 2003 is a little later. These are going to be different people that I collect, but still, A-Rod. A 6-time All-Star selection, Alex Rodriguez. Nomar Garciaparra. Barry Bonds. Sammy Sosa. Vladimir Guerrero. Roger Clemens. See, like Roger Clemens, he had a stint with the Blue Jays, he had a stint with the Yankees, he had a stint with the Astros, and they were all good stints. But to me, Roger Clemens is a Red Sox. That's just where he fits. That's where he is in my head. Same thing with Wade Boggs. Doesn't matter that he was also a Yankee and a Devil Ray, which I'm a Devil Ray fan. Doesn't matter. He is a Red Sox in my head. Ken Griffey Jr. is definitely a Mariner, even though he had quite a few years as a Cincinnati Red after. Mike Piazza, Ichiro. Yep, this is definitely going to go through my my penny sleeve collection here. Barry Larkin, Lance Berkman, thank you. Get some of these guys. Jim Thome, Jason Giambi, Gary Sheffield, good. Pudge Rodriguez, Miguel Tejada, Manny Ramirez, Mike Sweeney, Larry Walker, Jeff Bagwell, Chipper Jones, Craig Biggio, Kurt Schilling, Pedro Martinez, Roberto Alomar, Bernie Williams, and Maguilo Ordonez. All right, so this is, again, was a case where I got, and there was quite a few in there I could have collected. I just don't. The Jim Thomes and the we've already talked about Barry Larkin, Ivan Rodriguez. Yeah, that's pretty much it. No interest in anyone else. Just those 2 or 3. All right, but yeah, I keeping almost as much as I'm giving away. I'm going to quickly flip through, make sure there weren't any twins here that I wasn't paying attention to. Yeah, I don't think so. Nope. All right. Nothing for Shane. right, so these last two, what makes them a little different is they are collectabooks. You're like, what's a collectabook? Or you're like, oh, I remember collectabooks. Collectabooks, and this is Series 3, and then the other one is football. But collectabooks are exactly what they sound. That's like the, I was going to say the original, what are they called now? But they are literally books. I'm wondering how this would do as like PSA grading would go. If they've ever been graded a collectible book. This is a Bob Feller, and you could see it's kind of dinged up. But they're books with the, you know, career highlights. It was a cool concept, I guess. Collected book of Bob Feller, Mob Grace, Greg Olson, Kirby Puckett. Now let's see if they fit in sleeves. They do. Lou Gehrig, Roberto Clemente, Ryan Sandberg. That Ryan Sandberg's in bad condition. Brett Saberhagen, Jose Canseco, Wade Boggs, Jim Abbott, and Eric Davis. So that's kind of cool. They're collectabooks. Someone ordering from me gets a whole collectible instead of a card. They'll either love it or hate it. And then the final set here came from the same year. They both were 1990 collectabooks. That was Series 3 baseball, and this is Series 2 of football. So I'm guessing there was a Series 1 of football and baseball, and a Series 2 of baseball, and maybe even a Series 3 of football. But Randall Cunningham, Boomer Esiason, John Elway, Wade Wilson, Deadpool, Troy Aikman, Dan Marino, LT, Lawrence Taylor, Roger Craig, Merrill Hodge, Christian Okoye. And that Christian Okoye, I know that Sugar White is a big Christian Okoye fan, so if he was interested in that, all he's got to do is let me know. Either put it in the comments or hit me up on Discord. But you can have that if you want. Blair Thomas and William the Refrigerator Perry. All the real stars must have been in Series 1. Alright, guys. That's going to do it. I did pretty good there. I got nice stack going into my PC. Used up pretty much all of my penny sleeves. I've got 5 or 6 left. I was going to film 2 or 3 videos because I had time. I was going to sit down here and film some videos, but I think instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to organize. I know I have a bunch of penny sleeves that I've sleeved cards that didn't need penny sleeves, so I'm going to pull that and try to scrounge some penny sleeves so I can do some more of these videos. I get paid this weekend, so maybe I'll try to well, I will definitely go and buy some penny sleeves, whether or not I buy a whole case or I just buy, you know, a couple packs to get me all along until the next paycheck. That we'll see. But I will definitely buy enough to do, you know, 5 or 6 videos over the next week, 2 weeks until I get my next paycheck. We'll see how that pans out. But I'll see you guys in the next video.